Your dad did an amazing job of hiding the diary in the base of the cross. With
The key is to never forget the happiest years of your life. In my case, 72, 77, and 82. The year I became the owner of Le Tout Petit. The year I met your mother. And the year you were born. The key is to never forget the happiest years of your life. In my case, 72, 77, and 82. The year I became the owner of Le Tout Petit. The year I met your mother. And the year you were born. The key is to never, in my case, 72, 77, and 82. The year I became the owner of Le Tout Petit. The year I met your mother. And the year you were born. The key is to never forget the happiest years of your life. In my case, 72, 77, and 82. The year I became the owner of Le Tout Petit. The year I met your mother. And the year you were born.
Tomorrow you'll receive a parcel from me, a set of micro cameras with mics, incredibly small. There for you to set up a little security system in your shop. You have things I'm interested in and I don't want to see you get robbed. Tomorrow you'll there for you to set Hey Rat, I need you to find me a painting just like this, bad quality, anonymous painter, painted in the 1880s in the Netherlands, in its original frame. I'll come to Paris personally to pick it up in 2 days. Don't tell John or anybody else, okay, Rat?
Choke, 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 choke.
Did you take the van to the repair shop?
You told me to go today, but the Baxter thing is more important, isn't it?
Yes, but
I'll take that as a thanks, Boris. Happy birthday.
are you sure you...
She's
Ours?
Yo.
I want you to stop calling John Choke.
Okay. But his name is Choke. 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 Choke, 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 choke.
Stop it, Boris.
Okay. End of argument.
I want you to stop calling John Choke.
Okay. But his name is Choke. 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 Choke, 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 choke.
Stop it, Boris.
Okay. End of argument. Choke.
I want you to stop calling John Choke.
Okay. But his name is Choke. 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 Choke, 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 choke.
Stop it, Boris.
Okay.
I want you to stop...
Okay. But his name is Choke. 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 Choke, 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 choke.
Stop it, Boris.
Okay. End of argument. Choke.
John. If things go well, maybe we can take a real holiday. Very far away.
Oh, I thought you wanted to visit Lemur and Weasel again.
Weasel will come one of these days to get a painting she needs. And to hell with Lemur. Hacker reformed, hacker buried.
Oh, I'd love to see her again. And her kids.
Well, we'll talk about it later. If things go well,
Oh.
Weasel...
Oh, I...
Well...
thought I asked you to buy ink for the printer.
And I did.
But printer.
But you asked me to buy it. That's all.
Logical. Okay. So would you be so kind as to give me the ink cartridge for the printer, please?
With pleasure, Choke. Just ask me. Happy birthday!
How can you work with that mute?
It gives me an— Wait.
Here is Baxter's B, so you can paint it on the pipe.
You're such a pest. Just a sec.
Choke, 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 choke.
John!
Your dad did an amazing...
The key is to never forget the happiest years of your life. In my case, 72, 77, and 82. The year I became the owner of Le Tout Petit. The year...
John! There. I finally found the sculpture documents.
Cool.
John! John! I already painted the bee on the pipe, but it's drying.
Make it dry quick, or we won't have it in time.
I already painted the bee on the pipe, but it's drying.
Make it dry quick, or we won't have it in time.
Choke, choke, choke.
Hey, rat, I'll come tomorrow, therefore.
Choke, 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 choke.
I already painted the bee on the pipe, but it's drying.
Make it dry quick, or we won't have it in time.
I already painted the bee on the pipe, but it's drying.
Make it dry quick, or we won't.
John! I painted the bee on the pipe. What do you think?
Marvelous. Many thanks.
Yep, first thing I did.
Hey, did you fix the server?
Yep, first thing I did.
When you die, you resurrect, but your body comes back to the shape it was in when you died for the very first time, and without any of your memories. So, although you had that scar erased with laser surgery, it's going to appear again if you die. When you die, so, your best girl, thanks to her, you've got a very worthwhile present. If the scar on your hand comes back, go to her and do whatever she tells you to do. Your best girl, thanks to her, you've got a very worthwhile present. If the scar on your hand comes back, go to her and do whatever she tells you to do. You work at the antique shop that Pauline inherited from her father. Years ago, when you were known as Choke, you went crazy and lost your mind and ended up living in a derelict metro station in New York, where the Psycho found you. Down in the Cadway metro station, you made friends with another crazy street person. He was as nutty as you were, and what drove him crazy was that he couldn't accept the death of his son. Years later, you got him out of the loony bin they put him into and brought him to Paris, where he works with you and Pauline now. 3 years ago, a totally crazy millionaire found you at Cadway, and he discovered that you were an immortal, and so he used you to become one himself. The crazy tycoon wasn't alone. He had a hunting dog who did everything he was ordered to do. White killed you, and when you resurrected with no memory, he lied to you. He gave you a false life, a false past, a false career, even a false mother. Yet, although White manipulated you into finding the potion of immortality, you also discovered some things you weren't supposed to. When that happened, like at the Hotel Doré in Paris, he killed you. And when you came back, he manipulated you again, making you start all over again. The last time that psycho killed you, he made you swallow mercury. That was a little mistake, because from then on, you started to remember small pieces from your past, which helped you to finish with him. Your findings led you to the ruins of the Church of St. Fergus in Scotland, where you remembered how you were made an immortal, and where you threw the psycho into a well. Hines de Orduña, founder of the Order of the Flesh, transmuted your body in 1501 so you could return from the dead. However, he excluded one of the ingredients from the potion of immortality, mercury, without which you come back without your memory. The weirdest thing is that Hines was in your dream. You met him as a boy. The coin of judgment is the main ingredient of the potion of immortality. You believe that if you can find one, you'll be able to undergo the same ritual, this time with mercury, so that in the future you won't lose your memory again. A mysterious blind master appears in your dreams, but only there, because his name is not in any history book. You don't even know in which era you met him. By the way, my website works again.
Who do you think restarted the server, smartass?
Oh, oops. Thank you.